because after every geopolitical shock, Bitcoin outperforms. Even BlackRock says that.
And this is where Bitcoin starts to become exciting because it starts to diverge from all the other assets. And the data kind of backs this up. Check this out. This is directly from BlackRock, which is the biggest asset management company in the world. Now, this chart compares what happens to 3 different asset types: stocks, gold, and Bitcoin after major geopolitical events. And it's broken down into 2 separate columns: 10 days after a conflict and 60 days after a conflict. So when the world is fighting with itself, like the US-Iran conflict, for example, stocks beat gold, but after 60 days, gold beat stocks. But in both of those scenarios, Bitcoin beat both. During the pandemic outbreak, 60 days after it happened, Bitcoin was again the major winner. And again, during the 2020 US election disputes, Bitcoin was the clear winner. And again, during Russia's invasion of Ukraine, and again, during the US banking crisis when private banks were defaulting because of the high interest rates from the Fed. Now, BlackRock didn't publish the data on the yen carry trade when everything was falling apart because they didn't have the data just yet. But we do now. And 60 days after the world was terrified of how Japan's carry trade could infect the global markets, the winner, not Bitcoin, it was actually gold, but Bitcoin did beat stocks. And obviously more recently with the tariffs, Bitcoin again beat everything else. Why? One of the reasons is there's no tariffs on Bitcoin. Bitcoin does not have the same geopolitical risks like tariffs, torts, fees, and greedy governments, and a variety of other risks that are traditionally associated with owning other types of investments. And as more and more people begin to understand that Bitcoin has very different risks, this decoupling could continue.